What's happening, family? Back with another reaction for you. Today we got one of the home girls on deck. We got Samantha T and Fonz. And I always know I say this dude's name wrong, man. Fonz Tramontano. Fonz Tramontano and Samantha T. Fonz is the producer, right, do a couple things that he's produced. He produces some dance music with it's got a retro feel to it, but modern, modern vibes, modern energy. You know what I mean? The electronic, the dance stuff, and he's always collabing with all the dopest female singers. You know what I'm saying? Vocalists, which is dope. They're always doing their thing, man. Like every collab is so nice, man. So the arrangement is just great. Everything, man. I love his work and the singers that he features, man. They're just awesome. Like Claire, Toy, who else, man? Anyways, it's a bunch, man. With his links, for his Spotify and his socials will be in the description of the video, as well as Samantha's. Wherever her music is, you can find it in there if you messing with it. So just a couple things before we get into the reaction. She sent me a little piece of backstory about it, how it came about, and so they both wrote something. So Fonz said, I wanted to create a dance track to collaborate with Sam that had a retro but modern edge to it. I always start with the drums, and then as soon as I get the intro hook, the rest came very. As soon as I got the intro hook, the rest came very quickly. I heard Samantha's voice on the Sam album and was absolutely blown away by her tone and great lyrics. I then contacted her through Twitter and held my breath. Sam agreed, and we went to work on the track. She came back with a melody and lyrics that fit the track perfectly. Her harmonies were on point, and the whole process was a joy from start to finish. It's important to note that Sam is not only, a great singer and songwriter. She's also one half of the rock band Ripped, which is a collaboration with her and her younger sister, which is dope. So she's also a rock singer. She sings like, pretty sure she told me she sings all genres, like whatever is the mood, the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So this is what she said. I heard Fonz's awesome work and always loved his music and sound. One of my favorites is his feature with Toy and the track My Love, and also All Night Long with Sharon West. I had a feeling that we would one day work together, and then I got his message and I was thrilled. I was so excited when I heard the track, the energy just brilliant. I absolutely loved the retro vibe and the sound being quite edgy, and I knew I could write something that would work really well, and melodies were coming to me immediately. My inspiration when I heard it was the song and film Flashdance. Something about the urgency and the passion. In the film, the main character is dancing for her life, her future, and this inspired me with the song. My character in Paradise has this immense connection with someone on the dance floor. She doesn't want the night to end, or she feels she will lose them, so she's got to keep on dancing. I don't want to lose you tonight, and together they will be in paradise. The track name is Paradise. Fonz was just amazing to work with, and we would love to do more together in the future. Love to hear it. So, about to get right into it, man. Like I said, their links will be in there, man. Make sure you go follow and sub and, all that. Show that love. Share the music. LG to them things so we can get the word out. Feel me? If you're not sub to the channel, do that. Drop a like if you're enjoying the content. Drop a dislike if you're not. Or you can just keep it moving if you're a real one. punch that notification bell. Make sure you get notified from when we dropping these things, man. Let's get it. Paradise, Fonz Tramontano and Samantha T. Oh, that's not the song. Sorry.
I love house music.
I love house music. It's really, really fun, man. I love it too. Love the 80s feel. Love the 80s feel with the bright, the nice bright mix. You know what I'm saying? And she comes in laying down some really nice vocals. Like he said, like the harmonies were perfect. Like you see, works perfectly with that instrumental.
Take me to your paradise, you.
It's got that 80s feel with a nice futuristic vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? And I get what she's saying too. Like the movie Flashdance and that song Flashdance, but through the whole movie, obviously the plot of the movie is what she's dancing and trying to I don't know the plot of the movie, so I'm not even gonna try to attempt it. I know the movie, watched it, but yeah. So through the movie, she's dancing pretty much like Samantha said. She's dancing for her life, pretty much for her future. So there's like a sense of urgency there, and I can feel that with the energy being so like, you know what I mean. And I was gonna say about the instrumental, you don't get too distracted with like bass and drops and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's not like a really thumpy low end, but there's enough drums, and you know what I'm saying, to keep the energy and carry the, for her to do her thing and her vocals. It's really cool, really nice, colorful instruments, you know what I'm saying? Love it. Great shit. Mind my French. She said, ooh, trapped in the energy of the floor. You get carried away up on the dance floor, huh? Energy always high. It's crazy because I always hear all these girls singing, and then I hear their collabs. I hear them singing on their own stuff, and then I hear their collabs with Fonz. And like while they're talented as hell, and like even on their stuff, like it's so good, like you know what I mean. But when they work with Fonz, like they have this, there's this quality to the whole thing that's just got this real pop, real radio quality. Like it could be on the radio. We could hear this on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff, man. This stuff deserves all the views, man. Make sure y'all at the end of this, man, grab that link, man, for the track. The track link will be in there in both their personal Spotify's and other platforms, and social medias will be in there. So make sure you share this song and go and check out their other music. They got some great catalogs.
Dancing all my life. Just stay with me. Stay with me.
What she says, dancing for my life. Just stay with me tonight.
In paradise.
In paradise. Because that's the dance floor, you know, when you're in that energy, right? That's paradise, right? Shit. All right. I know when I was young, cause I don't really dance and stuff. Like I go out to the clubs, I dance a little bit, but I don't like dance with people. But when I was young and going to school dances and stuff, I was always dancing with the shorties and stuff like that. And it is, man, it's a weird energy, man. And it's like you don't want that. Once you start dancing with a person, whether it's a slow dance or a fast dance, it doesn't matter. Once there's that connection there, you know what I mean? It's like you don't want it to end. You know what I'm saying? That's like the ultimate, like, I don't know, man. The ultimate euphoria. Great production, great engineering, man. That, like I said, it's really bright, super bright and colorful, and it's got that, like he said right there, man. Like he heard it in her voice, like, because she's a multi-genre singer. She's not like stuck in a box, you know what I'm saying? So he heard like the retro feeling in some of her vocals and the edginess as well, you know what I'm saying? And it works with his style of production. It's retro with a modern engineering, modern production vibe with the retro sounds, the house energy, the dance. You know what I mean? Sort of kind of funky, but still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain, but their style's really, like he said, like he heard it immediately. Like she would be perfect. You know what I mean? And they did. This is a perfect collaboration. Definitely could hear this on the radio. Any of his collabs. If you go on to Spotify and listen to any of his collabs, you'll feel the same way about any of them. They're all radio worthy. Production quality is amazing. And her vocals really captured the emotion, you know what I'm saying, of being on the dance floor, and you know what I'm saying, being in that energy. Great job by both. Great job. This is definitely this is playlist worthy. Here, let me not fuck around too much. Throw this in a playlist. I'm gonna throw this in the ladies. Even though Fonz is a guy producer, I'm going to throw this in the ladies because of Sam. The ladies. Actually, I'm going to put it in a couple. So, I'm going to put it in the ladies, and I'm going to put it in the burning loop. The burning loop of fire. All right, so it's in a couple. Share them later if I remember. You can always remind me too.
Gotta feel the rhythm. Feel I'm dancing for my life.
I love house music.
So do I. That's what I mean about the arrangement. You see how like they got to a certain point, and now it's like, all right, it's time to carry it on out. It's not just gonna end. It's not just gonna drop off. You know what I'm saying? Love that.
House music.
So do I. I really love that song. Paradise. Sam did her thing, man. She's a talented lady, man. And so if you don't know, if I'm thinking about it when I'm dropping the links in there, when I'm linking her stuff up, I'm gonna link the ripped Spotify and other platforms too with her and her sister. So you'll have her Spotify where it's got a lot of her stuff, different stuff, and then you'll have the ripped link so you can check out her other stuff, which is a bit different, and check out her sister as well. So man, show that love, man. They did their thing on that, man. Yeah, definitely. Paradise. I felt it. So man, that's Samantha T. Before we end this, want to shout out the homies, the VIPs of the channel, man. If you want to find out how to become a VIP member of the channel, right next to the subscribe button, there's a little join button. And if you tap that button, it'll show you what you can get for a small fee, $4.99 a month. You can become a contributor to the channel and join our little gang, the Raps. You know what I'm saying? Couple of the things. Well, some of the things you get is custom chat and comment emojis, which are different than the YouTube emojis and your normal keyboard emojis. A custom loyalty badge, which changes as you continue to remain a loyal member. Early access to random content, so random stuff throughout the month. When I do something different, I will upload it and it will be members only viewable until all my members see it, and then it'll be public to YouTube, so y'all get a chance to see some of that stuff before the rest of the general public. Members only live streams on Sundays, which pretty much are up to you, what we do, what we talk about, if we're reacting, if we're talking about a topic, whatever. There's that. You'll get a code for channel discount for channel merch, which we just dropped some new merch too, so it'd be a dope idea to go and check that shit out, which the link is also in the description for the merch. You'll get a 10% discount code forever. So whether you remain a loyal member or not, you'll always have that code. You'll always be able to use it and get 10% off on the channel merch. And always the shout outs. So there'll always be this point in the video where we do the shout outs and shout out our loyal members. So without further ado, man, these are the VIPs. J Law Honest Music, Cans Headphones, King Virtue, Roman 365, Dee, Joel ID, Jackson Pierce, Alley Cat, Milltown Militia, Alina G, Pone Pacino, and people of the Parallel. Man, y'all are some fucking real ones, and without y'all's support, man, you know, it'd be hard to keep this going. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, there's some other links in the description. My blogs, man, make sure you go check out my blogs. Some really dope shit. I like to talk about artists and what they're doing. There's a bunch of other dope writers over there talking about other shit that revolves around music. LG2 and people of the Parallel Twitter handles are in there. If you want to reach out on Twitter and find out exactly what LG2 is all about, do that. My Twitter, Insta, Gmail, donation link. If you want to drop a little coin on us and help us keep this thing going, help us keep the lights on, keep the Wi-Fi going, Every little bit makes a huge difference. You don't understand. And the merch link, last but not least, is in there. And there's some really dope shit in there. And we just dropped a new design, super dope. And go check that shit out. If you about that life, man, you're a fucking real one. Hey, yo, family. It's been real. It's been fun. But until the next one, it's a wrap, yo. Peace.